Pakistan who are running shops in the West Rand, who have, in fact, in Carltonville, to be very specific, according to the Citizen newspaper, who are running shops. And there is this lady who was preparing to start a shop, and she was told that, nah, it can't happen here. We are the only ones who are running shops here. And then they went to the police station to report the matter. As they were walking out, according to the story, these chaps were there, parked in like 4 cars, and there was a skirmish. She tried to call the police. They took the phone from her, one way or the other, and the husband ran back into the police station. Eventually, guns were fired. Not sure where they were coming from, whether it's from the police or these chaps. 2 of them were arrested. They are out on bail. I think the story says they got a bail of about 1,500. Now, this Maryna Wolfaardt is a South African. These chaps are Pakistanis, but they are so confident that they can declare to a very large extent that they're the only ones who have a right to sell. Nobody else. Nobody else. So nobody has only they have the right. And that is why oftentimes people ask, where is the Human Rights Commission here when something like this happens to South Africans? Reminds you of the story of what happened here next to Rivali, the Zamazamas, when they were fighting for a TEF. 2 groups from Lesotho. They were fighting for a South African TEF. One even said boldly, live on television, from Lesotho. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we've got a big problem in our hands here. But let's get the story from the horse's mouth, because Maryna is joining us on the line. Maryna, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Are you good?
Yes,
have you
I'm
recovered
okay.
from the drama between yourselves and these Pakistani fellows?
Yes, I am, but I'm still shaken.
Yeah. So just give us the story. What really happened? Because I'm just narrating the story from what I read from the Citizen newspaper. Just give us a shortened version of perhaps some of the points that I did not mention.
Okay. The Pakistanis was against us for opening a supermarket shop. They said they were requesting us to open any other shop, but not a supermarket. So we asked them, who are they to tell us what to open and what we not should open? And then it went in an argument, so we had enough. We said we're going to go to the police station to file a case against them. And as we were by the police station, it was already at night. So we said we must come back the following day with a court harassment form, and then they'll open a case for us. As we go out from the police station, all Pakistanis surrounded us. So as we were on our way back to home, we were like behind the street of Carltonville and Pick n Pay. So these Pakistanis, they followed us. They forced us to stop. Then my husband ran out from the vehicle. He started to run. We shot 5 guns on him. And the one, he grabbed me while I was trying to phone the police. He threw me down on the floor, and I bumped my head against the bakkie wheel. And as I stood up, I heard a gunshot. I ran towards my husband to see whether he's fine or did he get shot or what. So the police arrived on the scene, and they arrested the 2 of them the following day. And the other 3, they are still on the run. They still never arrested them. But the other 2 already came out on bail.
So did you finally manage to open your shop, or are they still giving you problems?
No. They're only sending people to follow us to check on us, but they haven't tried anything as yet. But we are still busy with our shop. We will be opening soon.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you guys not afraid?
Not anymore, because we got our community standing by us.
Oh, that sounds good. I mean, how are they standing by you?
They are supporting us to show us they are not afraid of these Pakistanis who think they own our country, which it's unacceptable. How can the foreigners tell us what to open, when to open, and what to run business? We can decide for ourselves because we are South Africans.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on, Maryna. Otsile Gaonnwe is a leader of the Patriotic Alliance in Merafong municipality. Otsile, how are you?
I'm good yourself, sir.
They are now claiming territories now. How are you getting? How are
Exactly.
you guys getting involved in this situation, if at all?
Okay, let me first greet all the listeners out there and you guys at the studio.
Mm.
As you mentioned that my name is Otsile Gaonnwe. I'm one of the leaders of Patriotic Alliance in Merafong. It's clear that as Patriotic Alliance, those are the things that we foresee. Actually, we saw it coming, that these people, they gained power, and not so long ago, they would start to overrule us, to even, control us. Now it's clear that they are coming up to that tendencies of controlling us. As you have seen and heard that the ladies complaining that they've been confronted to not open grocery shops or even sell anything to do with grocery, because it's only them that they feel like they're entitled for selling, groceries around that area. Now we came as Patriotic Alliance to tell them that, you know what, first thing, you are not allowed to open businesses here, only if they worth above 5 million, then you need to be registered and you need to be here legally. So now you are running illegally here in South Africa. And we made it clear as Patriotic Alliance to say we condemn the kind of attitude that they are approaching our people with. They are busy terrorizing our people, and they are so arrogant to an extent that they can even go to their shops and tell them straight, if you are going to sell this, we are going to talk to our boss to get you direct of you here in these buildings. Now we see that this thing is escalating. Hence, we saw it necessary to go and approach them and confront them to say, you are all going to go out. In fact, even our manifesto stipulates here to say these people, they should go. Abahambe, they must go. For as long as they are here illegally, they must be out of our
Yeah, but
country.
who's going to force them to go? Because
In fact, this is very, very sensitive issue, because now we need to hold our law enforcement accountable. I mean, the SEPs are there, Home Affairs are there, and I believe they've got units that deals with immigration. Now, it's our time that we hold our government accountable. We need to sit with them to discuss the way forward as Merafong Patriots, to say what is it that you guys have in place to make sure that Merafong is clear. It's clear these people are nowhere to be found here.
so you are going to negotiate law enforcement.
In fact, we need to tell them what are they here for, because I believe they should be here to advocate on our behalf and to make sure that our safety is prioritized at all times, but they are not doing it. They should be there to make sure that they run after these people and make sure that they are out of our country, but they are not doing it. Now we are doing it on their behalf, whereas they are employed to do so.
Yeah.
Now we need to channel our fight through them to say they should give us a program. Since the South Africans, we are tired of these people, they should give us a program to say how are they going to.
So those that are operating closer to Maryna's shop, are they still operating?
They are still operating. And
are they legit?
They are not legit. And the worst of the matter is they are even hiring foreign nationals. We found the Malawian there. We even asked that guy to say, do you have legit papers? He said, no, he doesn't have. Then we asked the Pakistani to say, you are operating here. You even hired a foreign national with no papers. Like, really, this is so upsetting, starting into other South Africans to allow this to happen in our watch.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got law enforcement just around here. We even spoke to one of the citizens around
presumably
there.
we've got law enforcement, because law enforcement means exactly that, enforcing the law. But if the law is not enforced,
it's not enforced at all.
We've got law officers on the basis of wearing a uniform. But anyway, thank you so much, Otsile. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Maryna, stay safe, ma'am. I hope you'll be safe. Thank you as well for narrating your story. Thank you. There we go. What a big jumping castle of a country we live in. Really. The goal, as Judge Mokgatleng said at some point, the goal to tell South Africans that they cannot operate a business in their own country. Panna.